Leaders of the G20 met virtually on Tuesday to discuss the humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan following the rapid takeover by the Taliban after the U.S. withdrawal. They agreed on the need to swiftly provide aid to the Afghan people and to work together in a bid to prevent the country becoming a hub for terrorist training camps. Kim Min-ji reports.
The leaders of the G20 have reaffirmed the need to tackle the humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan, even if it requires contact with the Taliban. They met virtually Tuesday during a special session arranged by Italy, this year's president of the G20.
It's very hard to see how one can help the Afghan people without some sort of involvement of the Taliban government. Recognition is a political decision that would be taken only when we, the international community, agrees that progress has been made on various issues, the respect of human rights of women, girls, education, essential individual freedoms.
During the session, the EU pledged aid worth some $1.2 billion, which will be aimed at averting a humanitarian and socioeconomic collapse in Afghanistan. It includes $350 million announced earlier for urgent humanitarian needs. South Korea vowed to help but insisted the new government must also do its part.
한국 역시 아프간이 평화적으로 재건되길 바라며 신정부가 국제 규범과 보편적 가치를 존중하길 희망합니다. 한국은 앞으로도 아프간에 대한 국제사회의 지원에 적극 동참하겠습니다. 국제사회의 목소리에 귀를 기울이는 아프간 신정부의 적극적인 노력이 필요합니다.
Germany said it's not yet prepared to recognize the Taliban as Afghanistan's government, as it has not met inclusiveness standards, but reaffirmed $700 million worth of humanitarian support for the Afghan people.
We demand that all UN organizations have access to the humanitarian aid they wish to provide.
The White House said the leaders discussed the need to be laser-focused in regards to counterterrorism efforts, including fighting ISIS-K. It added that the U.S. remains committed to using all diplomatic, humanitarian, and economic tools to address the situation. In a post-meeting statement, the G20 leaders called on the Taliban to sever their links to terrorist groups. It added future humanitarian programs should focus on women and girls, and that safe passage should be given to Afghans that want to leave the country. The G20 also tasked the UN with coordinating the distribution of aid. The G20 meeting, the first since the Taliban's takeover in August, was skipped by the leaders of Russia and China, suggesting their contrasting stances on the crisis. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.